Hey y'all, Rick Sky here, and I want to talk about a smart home. Now, if you haven't heard the term smart home, then you may just been researching that and you stumbled upon this video. But if you are familiar with the term smart home, I want to tell you from my experience things that you may want to research before you jump into building a smart home. Now, number one, there's a lot of smart home components that are compatible with an Amazon Echo. And I highly recommend that because with Amazon Echo, you can recite, and I can't do it right now because I've got an Echo in the studio with me, but you can say certain things like, hey, beep, I can't say the word, the activation word, turn on green screen. So my green screen right now, I've got it hooked in to modules in the wall. I've got a light there, and a light in front of me, a key light. And I just say, hey, turn on green screen, and it turns on all three lights. The same scenario if I say, hey, turn off green screen, it turns them all off. And that's really cool feature, especially in this scenario, because these green screen lights, I've got them optimally positioned to provide the best visual look possible in my studio space. So if I'm pushing a physical button, I run the risk of disrupting the alignment of those lights, and it could create less than perfect results. So that is neat, and you can check the link within this video's description to find those devices. They're Wemos that I use for that, and they're cool because you get the Wemo app on your phone, but you also get, again, the ability to pair it with an Amazon Echo. So using those voice commands for those is great. Now, I look at that as kind of a standalone solution, and by saying that, what I mean is I don't, for the lights, I want to strictly control those by way of Amazon Echo. Amazon Echoes are cheap. I've got multiples, put them throughout the studio, and wherever I am, I can say, hey, do this or do that, and it'll do it. It'll turn the lights on and off for me. So I'll look at my lights as a separate beast. Now, when you go into other forms of smart home automation, it's probably going to be something that you don't want to have to jump around. You don't want to have to jump among various apps. One of the problems with smart home, especially if people are new, they may look online and may say, hey, I want to do lights, I want to do cameras, and they end up buying all this stuff because it's on sale, and then they realize that, well, this is this brand, this is that brand. This isn't compatible with, Amazon Echo devices. This isn't compatible with this app. So then you end up with potentially a folder full of apps on your smartphone, and controlling all the devices becomes cumbersome because ultimately, it would be best practice to have all of those controlling capabilities within one centralized location. So the way that I architected it, again, I've got my lights on devices that are compatible with Amazon Echo. That way I don't even have to pop out my app. I just use voice commands. I can pull the app out if I want to, but being able to use voice commands opens up a high degree of flexibility there, because regardless of where I am, there's an Echo within voice shot, and I can just say, turn on the lights, turn off the lights, whatever, and it works great. And again, check the link within this video's description. You can find the various Amazon Echoes and the little light switch devices I was telling you about, the Wemos that I use to control. So that's the lighting piece. Now, the other piece of a smart home that's super important are cameras, and you can do those indoor and/or outdoor. It's a matter of personal preference. And something I like, and check out my videos on this, and check the link within this video's description to find them all there. But I really like the Google Nest. And the Google Nest, yeah, the cameras are a little bit more expensive. Yes, if you want to retain the video, there's a small monthly fee for video retention, and it can be a little bit more depending upon how many days you want to retain the video. But for most use cases, I would feel that the 5-day would probably be enough. I mean, if you're aware that something happened immediately, and you've got up to 5 days to retrieve that video, that's may be sufficient. Now, there are exceptions, people out of town that may not be aware, and maybe they're out of town for a week, and then that 5-day video expired. there's always a what if type scenario. But the Google Nest cameras have been rock solid video quality. They do audio. You can actually even talk within the Nest app. You can talk, and whomever's in earshot of that camera will hear what you're saying. So it's a really cool tool for video. Now, what's also cool with the Nest is that you can add other components. You can add a doorbell. You can add smoke detectors. You can add locks. You can add the security system where a window door opens. It'll let you know. It detects motion. It'll let you know. And I feel fairly confident that the Google Nest ecosystem is probably going to continue to grow. So for that reason, the only two ecosystems that I use for my smart home, number one, the Amazon Echo for the for the lighting piece. I feel that's the most integrated. It's that one central control point, and that's Amazon Echo. And to turn a light on and off, that's all I want to do is use a voice command. I can use the app if I want to, but for everything else, using the Google Nest products is great. Now, I do want to say that there are some of the Google Nest products that play well with Amazon Echo. The thermostats, for example, for controlling your HVAC unit, your heating and cooling. Those link with Amazon. So I can recite the command to wake the Amazon Echo up and say, change the temperature upstairs, change the temperature downstairs, wherever. And it'll do that for me. So being able to utilize the Amazon Echo to control the temperature is a great thing. Also, if you have, and again, Amazon Echoes come in various styles, but one that I have is an Amazon Echo. It's not the show with the larger screen, but it's the Amazon Echo Dot that has a smaller screen. But I can say, hey Amazon, I don't want to recite the word because Amazon Echo is in the room, but I can say, hey, show whatever camera, and then on the screen, on that Echo spot, it'll show that camera. So that's a huge convenience. So if you stick, in my opinion, and I may be incorrect, this could all change within a few years, a few months, and all of this information could be, I could have falsely read what the future is going to bring. But I feel confident that Amazon Nest, or not Amazon Nest, but Google Nest is going to continue to grow. We're going to hopefully see new devices, enhanced functionality with what we already have. And then there's the other piece, anything that I pair with the Amazon Echoes, there may be other stuff available in the future. So it's sticking to those two things. I can use my voice commands for all my lighting, and then for security and camera review and that sort of stuff, I can use one app, which is Google Nest. I can use one app to have access to all of that information. So it makes it, again, less cumbersome. I'm not going out and piecemealing a solution where I've got, let's say 5-10 different vendors and it's, none of it centralized. This is centralized, not within one location, but two. But I feel that putting everything with the Google Nest products in its own little environment is perfectly acceptable because, again, for the lights, I'm just using voice commands. So tell me what you think. Again, check the link within this video's description. You can find all the smart home accessories that I just talked about within this video's description. So just look down there, expand it, and check them all out. If you like this video, be sure to thumbs up, share with others. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to. It's youtube.com/iRickSky, because I plan to post a lot more smart home type videos here in the near future. So thanks for watching, and y'all have a good day. Hey y'all, iRickSky here. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe, like, and share. It's viewers like you that enable my channel to continue to grow. Thank you.